I just realized something. There was a new update for Spin Rhythm XD. Let's go ahead and see when that came out. Let's give this a... Just the patch notes? So much stuff. So many changes. Bugs and fixes. Polish. And when did this come out again? And look at the date. Look at the date this is being recorded. Oh, I was a little late! XD. Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. The name is Melman20, and yes, it's been a few days since I've last done, or since the patch came out, like the new patch update for Spin Rhythm, which is actually patch 8. It's the newest update. There's 3 new songs, a bunch of bug fixes, there's polish to it, there's actually a decent amount of stuff actually that came out with this. So, as always, like I've done with every patch update up to this point, I wanted to make a video on this and have my own thoughts to it. And by the way, speaking of the 3 new songs, don't worry, I'm gonna be doing my first impressions on it, and depending on how easy, because again, I'm still, I am in fact really good at this game, so because of that, my first impressions might also be my FCs. I might FC these songs on Expert and XD on my first attempt, and if that's the case, it'll just be like a video, the title of the video will be like, first impressions slash FC, or whatever, just, anyways. But either way, I'm either making 1 or 2 videos for each song, so really, it's just gonna be a fun stuff with it, essentially, with that being said. But, actually, as I said, with all that being taken care of, I think it's time we actually go ahead and look at what is in the update. So, let us begin. Anyway, first of all, move webcam 2 out of the way. We don't need that. We don't, I'm not playing a song, okay? We don't need that. We don't need any of that. So, let's just go ahead and, I took it out of the way, so it's fine. So, as you can see, here we are. This is update 8. I won't be reading the whole thing, but I will be scrolling through and just basically highlighting news, different things. And I'm also going to go into the game, because, I have seen some of this already. For example, the whole layout, well, not the layout, but, the notes are freaking amazing. They all look gorgeous. The whole interface looks great. And just stuff like that. So, now, and, there's a few new things, with liftoffs. And, like I said, I will explain that stuff when we get into it. But, basically, this is the lowdown. Welcome to Update 8. When we set out to allow fully customizable note colors in SRXD, we thought we would be able to knock it over in a couple weeks. And then talking about how it's more challenging for us, instead of leaving you hanging for a few more weeks, we decided to release 3 new free tracks, and most of what we've achieved so far with our accessibility update, which is actually the main thing. They put in a lot of new options for accessibility. It's incredible. But sorry, so there's just a lot of stuff in this. We will finish the fully customizable colors next update and give you another 3 free tracks, including the aptly named Colorblind by Panda Eyes. So if you love Panda Eyes, you love the artist Panda Eyes, you're in for a treat next, when this next update comes out. Thanks again for your patience. Please read below to see the changes. Wait, it is update 8. This update focuses on helping you focus while playing. It includes many long-time QOL quality of life updates people have been requesting, an overhaul of our difficulty rating system, and more. So, these are essentially the features. 3 new tracks, Arcana Engine by Monomer, Volt by Modern Revolt, and Platform 9 by Oneeva. New backgrounds for each track, accessibility options, customizable track speed overrides. So this will apply to all tracks played while the override is in effect. Also, we will be adding markers in a future update to show default values. So essentially, if you want to override the values, 12 is easy, 14 is normal, 17 is hard, 20 is expert, 24 is XD, 40 is holy mother of God, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? By the way, I am going to go ahead and try that out on a song just to see what that looks like by the end of this video. So If you do stick around to the end, first of all, thank you, and second, that's gonna be a fun little thing that you're gonna have in store. So there's gonna be simple background overrides. There's options to disable damage feedback, fully customizable beam lengths, match the volume slider and audio options tab, allowing notes to hit SFX to cut through a little more. Changes. So here's essentially just a brief history lesson before we continue. Essentially, the difficulty was 1 through 10 for all 5 difficulties. Even before XD was out, it was just 1 through 10. It was just like 10 bars, you know, red, like each had a color section, but they were still just 1 to 10. Obviously, with XD, everything was 10 pretty much because everything was insane. So what they've done is they now have changed the difficulty rating scale that goes from 1 to 30. Adjust the difficulty ratings to reflect each difficulty. So essentially, Believe is like ranked 30 because it's the hardest song of the game and it's freaking well, actually no, it's not 30. Because the cool thing is, there were a lot of people who actually like helped, especially Erin Eternal. She was amazing with this. Like she had this whole thing set up where people would go play each song all through whatever difficulty they wanted, and they would put what their opinion of, or what their opinion on was for that song. So if they thought a song on easy was like 5 points, they just put a 5, and so on. So essentially, they put all the numbers based on that. So I believe was like ranked 25. Like we're gonna go into the game when I finish reading through all this. So then, see, thanks to everyone who helped, especially Erin Eternal with the difficulty feedback. And then there's polish. So like liftoff notes have been updated. Release notes visually clearer. Navigating previous daily challenges should be cleared. Believe XD made the hold notes at the start and the timer repeats consistent in length. Difficulty tabbing sound has been updated. Exiting the random track now returns to random song select and stuff like that. Like essentially, like things have been polished. And bugs and fixes. Added protection for memory editing, allowing users to edit game speed. There's been removed visual C++ dependency on OGG Vorbis decoder library. Popping sound at the end of levels should no longer occur. Peripheral RGB should apply immediately, no longer requiring restart. I cannot talk, I don't know. I mean, granted, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know why I've waited this long to record the rest of this, but you know what? That's my choice. It's fine, and that's essentially what that is. And then that actually was it, because then, literally a day later, there was a hotfix. So things have been fixed. So like rank and streak should show correctly in level select first time. Inject XD has been reset as the top leaderboard because score was 8 higher than possible. And yeah, that was it. So please give me 1 second. I will be back with you all in a moment, and we're gonna go into the game and we're gonna fully see what has changed with a visual cue. Be back in a second. Please be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We're back. We are now in the game. What I want to do first is actually go to the options, because this is where most of the stuff has been added with the accessibility menu. So, this is literally what's going on here. You can turn on simple background, which literally, if we go back over here for a second, I just realized you actually can't see that because I don't have that. God, you would think I would be so much more professional with this shit. This is like my 5th or 6th one. Anyway, essentially, what they mean by simple background is if we look up to where... Crying out freaking loud. Why is it up here? I was on like on update 6. Wait a second. Alright. So with accessibility. So with this, that means that simple backgrounds. So all those crazy backgrounds that you see on each song, like really wild, crazy stuff that's happening in the background, it's simple background turns it off. So it's just a black screen. So essentially, what looks like this, all this cool stuff in the background, looks like this. It literally gets rid of the background. So now, pretty much all you have is the screen. Which I actually love. I love that, because lots of times, even with like higher end computers, the game might chug a little bit because of just how extensive and how much stuff is happening with the backgrounds. So with this happening, I think that's pretty freaking amazing, because now that's going to be helpful for either people who are using laptops or might not have high-end PCs, or even for those who have higher-end PCs but still have issues because of just how many particles and effects and everything is going on with these backgrounds. So that's just incredible, and I love it. I freaking love that. So simple background, you have disabled damage feedback, which is pretty self-explanatory. So whenever you get a damage, it's just like, ugh, and just like, you know, it's like shakes a little bit, gets rid of that. Disable audio spectrum visualizer. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know what that means, but I don't want to deal with that, I don't want to mess with that. Disable camera shake. Gets rid of the shaking. All that shaking, all that shake, it's gone. Shake your booty. Anyway, enable track speed override. So, as you saw it, like as I showed you, what you have over here is that you have now those track speeds that's going on for every single song. So, what's going on, and what that means is that if you, basically, what I think is pretty cool about that is, say you're on XD and you're just having issues. It's the base, like the, sorry, the default speed is 24 for XD. But what if it's too fast and you can't see the notes? Slow it down to hard, to expert speed, or take it down to 17. So it's on hard track speed. So you can be able to then have everything slightly grouped. It's actually kind of like hyperspeed from Guitar Hero. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of is sort of like that, because, like, I'll just go ahead and show you what I mean. So, let's go ahead, let's do a song that's pretty freaking fast, you know, like, we're on the basic stuff. Let's go and do Robo Trio. So look how fast the look how fast the track speed's going. The actual track, look how fast it's going. You know, everything's all crazy, everything's all wild and wonderful, wild and crazy, crazy and wild. However, if you go ahead and you go back, and then you go back to options, you enable track speed, and you bring it down to 17, which, just to clarify again, 17 is hard. That's how slow, like, basically that's how fast the track speed goes on hard. So we've overridden, which means, instead of going super fast, you go, and everything's a little bit more slow. But see, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, it might be a little difficult to see because there's not even that many notes, so it's kind of actually difficult to see what I'm talking about. But see how, like, all the notes actually look a little, like, you know what, that's actually kind of a bad example, because there's not enough notes to really detail what I'm talking about when I say that it's kind of like hyperspeed. Let's go to customs, because there's actually a song I really want to talk about. I do have a video planned for this. I do. Everyone knows this song. I will get a video out for this at some point, don't you worry. Something to look forward to. No, what we're doing right now is we have a song that is from the artist known as Boom Kitty. It's time for Burning Sands. That's also from Beat Saber, if you might recall. So, first of all, now actually, let's go to easy. Let's actually go ahead and let's go and change this to 10, which is easy. That's literally the track speed for easy. Actually, no, 12 is easy. Let's go ahead and go and do easy speed. So, first of all, this is what this is gonna look like on easy.
2, 1, go!
Now look, if you can see, everything actually kind of looks a little bit sort of like much more grouped together. See? Yeah, we're not playing the whole thing. I will want to make a video on this too. But look, see how everything sort of looks more grouped together? Because it's on easy, so everything, like the speed of the track is going so much slower. However, if you then go and change it back to 24, which is what it's supposed to be, I'm not going to bring it to 24. I don't really have to. I just have to go ahead and take off enable, because then it just, and then everything is, it's just all the speeds then go back to default. So now, if we go back and do this now,
1, go!
not gonna lie, this is actually a little bit more difficult than it looks. This section is actually more difficult than it looks. Like, I know it looks a little ridiculous that I'm missing notes that look that easy. But look, see, everything looks more spaced out. Again, just a little teaser, because this just got charted today, or yesterday. Burning Sands by Boom Kitty. Anyone who played Beat Saber knows what the song is. Also, really hoping somebody charts Rum and Bass too, because that's a really good one. Granted, I love pirate theme songs, so there's a reason I like that. It's a bit biased, but yeah. So it is kind of like Hyperspeed. So essentially, for anyone who doesn't know, and for anyone who even gives a shit, essentially with Hyperspeed, the normal speed was pretty dang slow, and like all the notes sort of looked more closely grouped together. However, if you changed it to Hyperspeed, which back in the original Guitar Hero games were literally a cheat code, kind of. Well, actually, it was a cheat code. I think it was like orange, blue, orange, yellow, orange, blue, orange, yellow, I think was for Guitar Hero 3. Essentially, you could change the track speed. I always did Hyperspeed 4. That was just me. That was how I played it. And it's just all the notes look more spaced out. It's still the same speed. Like, it's still the same notes and it's the same speed, but the track is still going a little bit faster, so everything looks more spaced out. So, essentially, that's what that is. And with the track speed override, basically, if you have a song that's causing you trouble, you can change the track speed, you can override it, and then slow things down a bit so you can get your bearings. Or you can just go ahead and just turn it all the way up to 40 like an absolute crazy person. In fact, you know what? Actually, speaking of which, let's just go and do that. I'll be back with you one more second. I'm gonna set things up for a second and be back with you in a moment. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it took a few minutes. I wanted to try and figure out what song I wanted to try out. I really wanted it. I was just thinking to myself, I was like trying to figure out and be like, huh, this is gonna be insane. What song should I try this out with? This is the easiest song. Everyone basically agrees this is the easiest song on XD. Speaking of which, see? Easy, this is like a rank 2. 5, 10, 14, 21. Notice how that's like 21, but then you go down to like this, and this is like 25, this is 24. And freaking Believe is 30. No, Believe is 30! Oh, that's such an accurate number. So see, every single song has an accurate number based on the feedback from people and what they put, which I think is amazing. Okay, but back to this. So this is the easiest song that the majority of people agree that is the easiest song. So, I'm on max speed 40. I've overridden. We're gonna go and play this whole song now, just to go and see how well I do. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious to see how well I can do on this.
Ready? 3, 2,
oh my sweet God! Oh my! Oh God! No! Oh no! Okay, this might have been a mistake. This might have been a bit of a mistake. I'm not gonna lie. No, stop! Help! I regret everything in life. I regret everything in life. I'm not a fan. I don't. Get ready, folks. People are gonna start making FC videos of this shit on max speed 40 on Believe. I know it's gonna happen. Some monster out there is gonna do this. Some beautiful human being. I'm literally gonna fail this. I'm gonna freaking fail this. Are you? What? I mean, I feel like Trexter, who was originally Trumpeteer, or Mappy, or somebody's gonna be skilled enough that they will FC Believe with this shit on max speed 40. Cause this is freaking insane! I'll be lucky if I even get like a C. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna get like a D. Okay, I'm literally about to fail this. I just actually, you know what? I said I was gonna play the whole thing, but I'm literally about to fail on this. What is this? I mean, to be fair, it does say 40 speed. What are you doing? Dave's just like, you're insane. You're a crazy person. Freaking absolute maniac, brainiac over here. Freaking pinky in the brain shit over here. Okay, that was scary. That was scary. That's someone is going to FC Believe on this speed. It's gonna happen. I mean, hell, I think Trickster and Mappy, or at least Trickster, I think he already FC'd Believe on 120% note speed. So, I mean, I feel if he practiced enough, he probably could do it at some point. But that is just, no. No! That was scary. Let's bring that back down. Let's just bring it back down to 24 speed, normal speed. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's fine. No need to worry. That was scary. That actually was terrifying a little bit. All right. So yeah, also there's note beam length, there's note beam brightness, there's track line lengths, there's track line brightness. You can enable colored track line. What is colored? I don't know what I want to see. Okay, well, let's go and see what this means. What does colored track lines mean?
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
So, are we gonna see what that means? Oh my goodness, a track speed that I can actually FC the song and basically get a PFC on it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really see where the colored lines are. I don't know if that's like a visual thing. I mean, I'm sure it is, just I don't really know what colored track line. Like, I mean, I would have thought it would be something to do with like the wheel, but it's not, and I don't know what that entails. Huh. Anyway, so like I said, also let's go and do Dave's own song. All right, let's go to Spin Cycle. I want to just
ready?
I want to go and look over this because I mean, first of all, can you see all the new notes? Can you literally see how the notes now look different compared to a previous update? And I want to go and try and play. See? Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm gonna go ahead and pause in the screen right now. Alright, you know what? I'm sorry. I thought I could pause it correctly. I'm just gonna have the picture on the right side. Whatever, just screw it. See what I'm talking about though? Like, look at this. Look at this over here. Look how cool that looks. It's like a 3D. It's like the liftoffs were originally just like, oh, it's like blasted on the note, but it's like flat down. Now it's like 3D, like the arrow's pointing up. I just think that's amazing. I don't know about the rest of you. I think that's cool. I mean, granted, I love this game with a passion, but so biased opinions, but regardless, I do think it's pretty freaking cool. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, so new graphical visual aesthetic. Like all the notes now like pop out more, and even the green beat notes look pretty good. Like a new liftoff note visual thing, like where it's like 3D now. You have all these new accessibility options, and there's 3 new songs. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and end this with a sneak peek of what the 3 songs are. I'm not gonna show you what the tracks look like because I still have not played them, believe it or not. And like I said, I am gonna be making a video that's first impression and an FC, or it might just be for both Expert and XD. And there might be 1 or 2 videos for each song on Expert and XD. You know, I mean, if I don't FC the song on Expert, I should. I absolutely should. So it will be a first impression / FC, and an XD, depending on how difficult the song is, I might need to make 2 videos. I don't know. But let's go ahead and go and do a sneak peek of what the 3 songs are that have been added to Spin Rhythm. Starting with Arcana Engine, which is by Monomer. That sounds fucking good! Hot damn, dude! That's only a difficulty 24! Okay, so there's a sneak peek. That's Arcana Engine by Monomer. Dude, this one's gonna be fun! I'm gonna have a blast with this one. Okay, next song. We have Platform 9 by Oneeva. This one's also a difficulty 24. Oh, and a fun fact I forgot to mention. These songs have only been out for like 3 days. And already, this one, 4 people have PFC'd it already. On this one, 5 people have PFC'd this. And for Volt by Modern Revolt, 5 people have PFC'd this. These songs haven't been out for not even 5 days. And people are insane with this game. And I love it. Anyway, so again, this is Volt by Modern Revolt. Enjoy. Hey, we got the way! He's 12 on this! Ooh, and Callie's 9th. We got Programmatic at 11th. God, this shit makes you want to get up and dance! And that is Volt by Modern Revolt. So again, these are the 3 songs that have been added for this game. Arcana Engine by Monomer, Platform 9 by Oneeva, and Volt by Modern Revolt. I mean it. If the people, amazing devs from Spin Digital who did this game, if this game comes to any conventions next year, count me the hell in. I will be there, because not only do I want to shake their hands for making an amazing game, I hope that there's like a booth to set this up, because I would show up and rock the damn place to the ground. Obviously, metaphorically, not real. That's no. I just mean, I would get up there, and I don't care how nervous I would be, I would just start playing the game, and I would start dancing, and I would make sure the whole crowd's bumping. So, yeah, hopefully the game is able to show up at some conventions next year. And, you know, hopefully conventions don't get canceled next year. So, like, I would say TwitchCon this year in California, but honestly, you know what? Let's face it. Literally every other convention has been canceled already, so I just... Not putting my hopes up, not getting my hopes up. Also, I wouldn't go this year anyways, probably just because safety reasons. Anyway, getting off track. That is all the stuff in the new update. Again, so sorry it took this long to get this out. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I was lazy. I didn't do jack shit the past few days. I'm honestly ashamed of myself, to be perfectly honest. Cause it's like, I would love to be a full-time YouTuber and like do, like in terms of like making spin rhythm videos all the time and getting to be a shining beacon of the community and be a big part of the whole thing and like help people out and just like make sure people have a good time with this game and just have a good time and make sure that everyone else has a good time. But I mean, for God's sakes, I haven't been working for like 2 months. I mean, granted, I go back to work on Thursday, but I haven't done anything. So, if I want to have that be a freaking reality possibility, I have to do better. I have to be better. I have to get shit done, get videos out, and make sure that people have a good time and enjoy themselves. Because, yeah. So seriously, I really am sorry it took this long. It should not have taken this long. I am usually very good with getting a video out for my impressions of the new patch update within a day of when the update comes out. So again, that's completely on me. I really am sorry. But I seriously, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the update. I'm excited to get these 3 new songs out and get videos done for this, which I will make sure to get this done over the next few days. In fact, I'm gonna stream tonight. Like, it's literally... freaking nearly 6 in the morning. Don't do all-nighters, kids. Please, love of God, get sleep. Please, don't do what I'm doing. It's stupid. It's not safe. Thing is, I am gonna stream tonight, and I'm gonna play the 3 new songs. There's a new tournament from SpinShare. Again, SpinShare. Not affiliated with the devs or with the Spin Rhythm. Discord by the fans, for the fans. All things custom songs. There was a new tournament going on by Trickster. Again, Trumpletier, like he was originally Trumpletier, if you don't know that he changed his name. Trickster is doing a new tournament with new songs, so I'm also gonna stream some of that. A lot of fun stuff going on. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Tonight's stream is gonna be a good time. I was gonna do it last night, but Twitch kind of had a lot of issues last night, so that's not funny. What is good and amazing though is that I just realized I'm really pushing for time now. Look, there's nothing else to say. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. The name is Monomer20. Have an awesome day. Rest of your night, like whenever the hell you're watching this video at some point, whatever. I really do hope you had a good time. I hope that, you know, the rest of your week goes great. And just remember this one last thing. Remember to be as amazing as you possibly can be. Because I know you can. Alright, so please, take care of yourselves. And until next time, I'm out. Have a good day, everybody. Please, again, take care of yourselves. Be awesome people. Be amazing. Bye. And one more thing I forgot to mention. This is the end of the video. I forgot to mention that somehow difficulties actually go above 30 on custom songs. You have shit that goes from like 45. You have shit that goes beyond 30. The freaking shit gets insane. And I'm trying to find some charts that go insane. Like there's 24. Like that's pretty basic. But then you got freaking shit that goes up to 69, and I believe maximum difficulty is 100. So I'm gonna take a quick second and see if there's anything by 100. I don't know if there's anything by 100, and if you know what there is, it's probably gonna be something super stupid and freaking insane, and makes me want to cry and be sad, and I don't want to live anymore. I mean everything. You got shit from that, everything a lot of stuff is 30, and then everything else. You got high scores, you got expert, you got XD, and everything's all fine and dandy. Everything's still like 30. Oh man, that's only on 7. I don't think the scores are very accurate right now. That might be me. Because some of these songs should absolutely be like 60, 70, 100, and it doesn't really say it. But like I said, I just wanted to go and mention that things get even crazier and everything goes past 30 and things can go up to 100 and everything's insane. And I hope you enjoy the video and take care of yourselves. Keep being amazing. I wonder if anyone's even gonna understand what the hell I was just saying just now. Like, this song is not a 37. That's like a 75, 80. Look at this. Look at the triplet beat notes. Freaking BS. Don't expect a video for this song. I can't even pass it. I can't come close to passing it. It's no. Enjoy your day, everyone.